Hi friends, I'd like to introduce you to Barley, our western hognose snake. He is a sassy little guy sometimes, but absolutely adorable. Hopefully you can catch the way his little snoot, look how upturned it is and cute that is. That is because they are fossorial. They will bury themselves underground and spend a lot of their time underground. Can you see that? Is that not the cutest face you have ever seen? These can be a little bit sassier of snakes, so they are not, they don't commonly bite, but they will bluff strike. So they will make hissing sounds and then pss, pss, like kind of move toward you like they're going to strike, but they don't. They're predominantly frog eaters in the wild, but he does eat frozen thawed rodents here. And he wound up being my first snake. He was not supposed to be my first snake. He was a bit of an impulse buy, which I do not recommend doing. Do not buy reptiles on impulse. They have very specific care requirements that you really need to have already set up before you bring them into your home. He will eat what he wants when he wants, but now as I'm making this video, I might try something called Reptilinks with him. And if I do try that, I'll do another video and update you. So he's not always been the best eater, but he will eat as often as he wants to, and you cannot tell him different. This is the wild type. Did you hear that? See, and it scares me every time. I jump every time. See, he's going to have an attitude. I don't know if you could hear him hissing. They will also kind of hood up to make themselves look bigger. They will flatten their head. I don't know if you can see him doing that there. And then, he's not doing it too much, but they will also curl their tail when they're angry, and they will also play dead if they're really scared. And some people do find this very funny or very cute, but if hognose is at the point where they are going to play dead, they're very scared. You have really triggered their fear response. And so it's best to avoid making them do that. It's not funny to taunt them until they play dead. So he's absolutely adorable. He is a small guy for as old as he is, but when we got him, he was very tiny and he cost less than the others that were being sold that day. So I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have gotten him, but I did, and he's not dead. And every day he's not dead, we're like, woohoo, buddy, you lived. So we're so very proud of him. I have taken him to the vet in the past to have him looked over, and they did not see any problems with him. And so he just lives his life in our home. And he's definitely one of those that is pretty cool being left alone. But sometimes I do get him out just so he has opportunity to experience new things. And I do put different bits of enrichment in his enclosure so that he can experience new things just to keep his brain busy. I was really hoping he was going to dig inside my sweater. But animals in the wild use their brain all the time, and they use them to survive. And so when we put them in captivity, we take away that opportunity. And so as owners, as keepers, we need to do our job of keeping their brains active. So this is our little Barley. And right now, you can see his tongue flicks are pretty quick and consistent. And that just means he's probably just curious, checking things out, checking out smells and what's going on around him. He's not really showing any distress postures right now. So what his body language is telling me is that he's just kind of fine with what's going on. I don't think he would probably be more fine if I put him back, which I will do here soon. But again, I just like to make sure he gets new experiences and things like that. Boop, there he goes. All right, see you later.